Good morning, Magic. I'm Gavin Verhey from Wizards of the Coast. A few days ago, I talked about dogs in Core Set 2021, but not to be forgotten certainly are cats. Cats are all over Core Set 2021, complete with lords that pump up all your cats and all kinds of other perfect cards. Now, unlike dogs, the cat creature type has been here for a while. But how long ago did it start exactly? What's the history of it? Well, let's roll it back a little bit. You see, it all started with, you could argue, Cat Warrior in Legends. It has cat in the creature type, technically, it is a cat now. But with the first ever cat didn't appear for a very long time. Now, if you'll count cat tokens, you can find the first ever cat on Waiting in the Weeds in Mirage. You might think about cards like Savannah Lions, but those were of course lions, not cats. It didn't appear until Urza Saga. It was on the trifecta of Guma, Cave Tiger, and Pouncing Jaguar that cats finally leapt into the world and claimed their rightful throne as a Magic creature type. It's hard to believe that it took 5 years after Magic was released for the first ever true just cat to show up. And interestingly, even though dog is only becoming a creature type in today's Magic now, dog actually beat cat to the punch in Ice Age with Snowhound. That is, unless you factor in cat warriors in Legends, and that creates the great debate, which came first. But it's not until original Mirrodin that we really start to see the first cat support, with a whole race, the Leonin humanoid race of cats, and an important leader, a cat tribal card, Raksha, Golden Cub. And then over the years, we kept making cats, and you'd find cats here and there, and they got more and more popular until Commander 2017. I was the lead designer, and I was trying to figure out what tribes to use, and Mark Gottlieb really pitched me on this cat tribal idea. And I'll admit, I didn't think there was enough there. In fact, Raksha was the cat tribal card going into that point, but I thought, let's give it a try. Simultaneously, Dave Humphries is leading Amonkhet design, and Amonkhet, being an Egyptian-themed plane, has tons of cats and cat tribal support. So coming in at the same time hot were Amonkhet with its cats tribal, and Commander 2017 with its cat tribal, and before you knew it, they both came out around the same time, and they were both smashing successes. And because people liked cats so much, we just kept on doing them, and now you find them all over the place in sets. We have a great secret lair we did recently full of cats, and you can expect cats to stay both in Magic 2021 and beyond. And now for 5 of my favorite cats. Wild Nacatl really brings the zoo to the zoo deck, and I've played a lot of decks featuring Wild Nacatl as a 1-mana 3/3. Set's Tiger really blew my mind in Future Sight when it came out, giving you protection from a color, and later on it helped inspire Teferi's protection. Illusory Ambusher is on the battlefield for such a short amount of time that you might not even realize it's a cat, but it's an awesome one, and it's going to draw me a lot of cards. This card was inspired by Mark Gottlieb looking at his cat and thinking, hey, Magic has a lot of vicious cats, what about a cute little house cat? And then he made this amazing top-down design. Wasatora has a very special design story from me. I was leading Commander 2017, and we were trying to do this cycle of uncommon creatures that shared the creature types of both tribes. For example, Bloodline Necromancer. And going around the 4 decks, cat, dragons, wizards, and vampires, I was trying to figure out how they could all line up. And they all worked out except for the cat dragon. So I went to Kelly Diggs, the creative lead, and explained my problem to him and was like, hey, maybe, I know it's a long shot, but is there any chance we could do a cat dragon? And he looked at me and said, oh yeah, that's not a problem actually. If you've ever read the Legends novel, you would know that Wasatora exists, which blew my mind. And so I went back and put Wasatora into the file. And even though the uncommon versions of these cards didn't end up getting made, Wasatora had so many fans as a cat dragon that it lived on, and I am so glad that we made it. Plus, look at that adorable token. Honorable mention to Jeddah Otasian, who was not a cat originally, but is a pretty cool cat now, and I'd love to get a new version of him in a future set. So what are some of your favorite cats? Let me know in the comments. And as for cats versus dogs, you don't have to decide, in Magic at least, just yet. We've got a little bit more of Core Set 2021 previews left to go, and you won't want to miss a thing. But in the meantime, this is your reminder. You should probably go play with your cat. It needs your attention. You got this.